transportation issues. He admits that yes, the government has seen everything that is going on and they are working tirelessly behind the scenes. He also called upon these private transport operators that just because they have to reduce their fares because of the reduction in fuel prices, it doesn't mean they have to unnecessarily make life difficult for commuters. So they are just pleading with them, and they've also promised that they are doing their bit to ensure that buses are going to be made available so that people would also be able to reach their destination on time. But we have that video, so.
Thank you very much. Regarding the regrettable congestion that has happened regarding public transport, indeed, I got off the line with the transport minister barely 30 minutes ago. First of all, what has happened is that there are some transport operators who are engaging in rent-seeking behavior, because ordinarily transportation is a largely private sector driven activity in Ghana. We have these transport unions, GPRTU and what have you, who organize transport systems that convey the generality of our people. For some reason, after the persistent reduction in fuel prices, which led the transport organizations to announce a 15% reduction in transport fares, there are some operators within the system who thought that they could engage in rent-seeking behavior by creating artificial shortages. So, Komla, you and I know that if, for instance, you wanted a vehicle from, say, the heart of the Kwame Nkrumah interchange, or circle, as we used to call it, to Achimota, you go to a particular spot at the station where you know you are most likely to catch such a vehicle. Now, some of these operators do not go to the designated spots. They roam in the hope that the shortage that is created will compel passengers or commuters to part with more money than they should ordinarily pay. They are creating scarcity to drive up prices so that they can engage in rent-seeking behavior. It is unlawful activity, and it must be looked at. Government indeed is looking at it to ensure that those engaging in that activity are brought to order, because there's an agreement between government and the transport unions to fix transportation prices twice a year, unless some extraordinary circumstance dictates otherwise. So we urge the transport operators to adhere to the normal practice that we have known all these years and avoid this rent-seeking behavior, which is needlessly creating difficulties for passengers and commuters. The second issue is that you will recall that when the matter first arose, the Minister for Transport took decisive action by getting STC to release dozens of vehicles to augment what existed in the private sector. And this agreement largely worked. It eased the situation significantly. We all know that during the festive season.
So what's he saying, that the drivers intentionally don't...
So, most of these drivers, they have stations that they belong to. So the station has a fixed price. When you go and load from the station, you take the fixed price. But then now what they do, and what I've also witnessed, especially with La Paz, they'll come and stand by the roadside and they'll tell you, baby, maybe from La Paz to Kaswa is, I think, 12 cities. But especially in the evenings, peak hours, they'll say, Kaswa 15, baby, CBR 15.
So when you're moving from La Paz to Nyameche,
they are taking 15 cities.
Okay.
So that's what he's talking about, the rent-seeking behavior. That's what he was talking about. And then, as I said, they hike the prices. Something is 10 cedis, you say 20 cedis. And then sometimes they load short distances.
Yeah.
For example, instead of them to load straight from Medina to Kaswa, they'll do Medina to La Paz. And then you pay the fare. And then they'll do La Paz to Kaswa. And then you pay another fare.
Oh, Wahala or Ghana. They suffer too much. Right now to 4 day down.
So I don't get what the problem is.
4 day down.
Sanke almost to move 0.001 peso a crown. They would have started making noise. They've increased the floor, so we are also increasing transportation.
If you're a driver and you're listening and you think the challenge goes beyond what the minister is saying, you can send me a WhatsApp message. I want to understand the situation, right? So you can send me a WhatsApp message on 0505751151. Let's understand the situation and let's try to get a solution together. As government does their part, we the individuals, the citizens also, we can do our part as well. Because it's not exciting. exciting. It's not exciting.
Yeah.
In the mornings, you see the queues. In the evenings, you see the queues
very
as well.
frustrating.
When it doesn't have to be so. Yeah.
Away from that, the customs division of my final story. There's this trending video on social media. Our senior high schools again. This time around, it's in Kumasi. We have the Islamic Senior High and then the Sakafia Islamic Senior High School. You know this intercore normal thing that we do? Now these people have taken it to the next level where you see them displaying so-called fortification that they have. So please, if you can, just go to Facebook, +899 FM. Now, senior high school boy. Like, what? We're fortifying them. They are fortifying themselves for the battle ahead.
So what battle is that? Are they going to fight at the intercore or what?
Intercore. It's not that deep. And they are having amulets and what's it called? Cowries and bracelets.
You know the thing about this is sometimes we be anymore.
I saw a certain comment.
It's just for Hanya.
These are fashion accessories.
It's just for Hanya. Be anywhere. Look at them.
Now, you know the funny thing is the song that they had in the background. Let's just play like some 2 seconds of it.
Wanna beba, hey, yeah. Wanna beba, yes, you no cry. Wanna beba, yeah. Wanna beba, yes, you no. Ansana de beche, ansana de beche. Akuko beba.
No wanna beba, yes.
They are fortified, yes.
They are fortified. What the fast round the befa form? What the fast round the befa middle?
These students are hard, you.
But these days they are doing a lot of things, so.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
I saw
back
another
then,
one. I've not seen the video, but I'm told some students have been expelled because they did some video and put it on socials or something.
I haven't seen that.
Come again. Yeah, they're wearing some yellow uniform, and I think a boyfriend and a girlfriend or something. They recorded some video or whatever, and they've been expelled.
Oh, so like it was sexually
No.
explicit
It wasn't. It wasn't sexually explicit. I saw it without the sound, so I don't know what I'm yet to actually watch it to know what the challenge is, but it's like we're the boyfriend, I don't know and that kind of thing. Why do you want to put it on socials, right?
Like, look at these guys who beat up their teacher and then now they've been arrested and then their mothers were wailing.
Why do you want to record and then put it on socials? The thing that you are doing,
and like it's not it's not acceptable.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. I mean, we condemn the act, but the audacity to actually record and put it on social media is like, we don't give an F,
We Gen Z for any bad name, no. People will say Gen Z.